Well, it's getting closer to the action. Just 18 days away. And I want you to remember the number 18 because that's the length of the pitch that we're going to be using for this tournament. 18 yards, 18 days away. It's another significant step towards this tournament. History will be created. And I'll tell you what, today is the day of the fixtures being released. 32 teams, the first round will have 16 matches, 16 of the best matches in Tapeball history. It will go down on the first day of this two-day tournament, the 29th of July, the Police Sports Club ground at AVERY, Guyana Defence Force ground at Campaign, Ghana, and Queen's College ground on Thomas Lands. That's where these matches will be played. The format of this tournament is very simple. 10 persons aside, 10 overs aside. On day number 1, once you progress from that day, meaning you win all 3 of your matches, the first round of 32, round of 16, and the quarterfinal, it means you'll be progressing to the semi-final. And the next match will be the big final once you win your semi-final. So it means 3 games on Saturday, semi-final, and then you're into the big championship match where history will be created once again. Just simple passage to the final. So the draw was very simple as well. For the computer, we just had to input the teams as they were registered, and the computer did the rest for us. And when we look at the fixtures, it's very hard to decide who's going to go out into the championship match. But it will be action from ball number 1. Match number 1 in all the matches, in all the venues, is actually going to be like finals. All matches will be big. I cannot be at all 3 venues, but we're hoping fans can come out and be at all 3 venues to look at the action, take photos, take videos, and have a hype about this tournament. As an organizing committee, we will do what we can do, we'll control what we can control, and we're asking players to do their part as well. Come out to put on a good show and respect the umpires, respect the game. It is very important because, you know, table cricket sometimes get a little bit of bashing because of the mannerisms involved. But this time around, we have the best umpires on field that are tested and proven, and you want the players to respect the officials because the umpire's word will be final. So now that we have the fixtures out, the next order of business is for teams to finalize their squads this week, Friday the 14th. When teams registered initially, they submitted a preliminary squad. But that squad, some persons asked for it to be changed. So we have given a grace period, and this Friday is the deadline. We want everyone to have their final team adjustments made by this Friday, submitted on Friday the 14th of July. That is very important because the scoring software that will be used, which will be generating live scores, will have to be updated before the tournament. And because of that, we are asking players and teams to be prepared. In addition to the exciting cricket matches, especially on Sunday, the day of the final, we'll be having a grand exhibition match. It's a celebrity match where the patron of this tournament, President Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali, will be taking the field with his team, and we're having a team coming up against his side. All right, it's a charity match as well, meaning that whichever side wins this celebrity match, this exhibition match, they'll be given $200,000, and that $200,000 will be given to a charity, but the winning side will decide which charity that money will be going to. And that should be very exciting as well, to look at those that we do not normally see on a cricket field coming out and entertaining us while having some fun. For our youngsters, parents, please bring out the youngsters so that they can be part of this as well. Banks DIH should be setting up the kids zone. Free rides, free games, free ice cream, free treats, you name it, Banks DIH have you covered. So the youngsters will be very much at ease, they'll be entertained, and with all of these sweet, they must be able to bounce out and take, just get this energy out of them during the course of the day. So please, parents, bring out the youngsters, they'll be thoroughly entertained. It's all free. So the fixtures are here, and this is what you have been waiting for a very long time. I'll be very pleased to present it to you. Like I said, it was computer generated based on how teams registered. They were inputted into the system and fixtures generated. The round of 32 will be like Eccles All-Star against Hero Riders, Ministry of Human Services and Social Security against Bartica Bulls, Avinash All-Stars against PB Contractors, Continental Transport versus Maruka 11, Eastside against Airport 11, the United Crew against Spartan Strikers, Village Rams against Young Steppers, Ministry of Housing and Water 1 Guyana against Central Stars, Ariel 11 taking on Movement's Family, Big B's Blairmont Blazers versus MS 13-11, Team Corruption versus Upsetters, Guyana Power and Light versus Laluni, Name Brand versus Storm Chasers, TARMAC Titans versus EC Express, Diamond Gunners versus Region 3 Police, and AVERY Lounge versus VNet Vipers. So that's the round of 16. Will be played on Saturday morning, and all teams must be ready from ball 1, 9 a.m. sharp. It's very important to note that after the round of 16, obviously teams will be eliminated, and those teams will be moving ahead. Will have to move on to the next venue very quickly. You may be at the same venue you played your first game, but you may have to move as well. That second game for you will be starting at 1:30 p.m. sharp, so you need to get to the venue very early to be in place for the toss and then ready for action. 1:30 sharp, round of 16 will begin. Teams progressing from the round of 16, your next game will be at 4 p.m. also on Saturday, 4 p.m. So that will be a third and final match of the day. So if you have to move from a venue again, please be aware your last match of the day begins at 4 p.m. and you need to be at the venue at least 30 minutes before that. Big one, be careful, be ready. So there you have it. 16 matches in the first round, all 32 teams. It seems as if we'll be having finals from match number 1. But the action will begin at 9 a.m. sharp on Saturday morning. Please come out in your numbers and support these teams as well as they progress in this tournament. Spectators, remember we'll be having novelty matches for you, novelty events where you can win cool prizes instantly. And of course, the little ones will be treated throughout this tournament. Sunday, the big day will go down at Everest, 9 a.m. sharp as well. Please come out in your numbers. Everything absolutely free. There will be no admission to any of the grounds. Admission free, entertainment free. See you there.